Hello there, everybody! This is AzumangaDiohFan speaking, and I'm here to bring you another commentary. So, a little while ago, I was on the tubes of views searching for random videos when I came across this rant on television cleverly titled TV Sucks by one of the world's most brilliant minds, the Myers fan. Now, with a video with such an ingenious title, how could it possibly be commentary-worthy? Well, to describe it in words would be a difficult task, so let's go ahead and actually watch the video.
Look at you. The television screen. TV. I was actually so proud of you. But now I'm here to talk about how TV has changed. It's changed. It's not the same anymore. It just got worse and worse and worse as the time went on. It's worse now. It was invented in the 1920s, they say. It sucks now. Do you know why I say it sucks? Because the shows that they have now are crappy and they don't last long. They get canceled because they have all these other services that you can use. They have YouTube now.
Even though it was originally conceived in the year 2005. But please, do continue.
Hulu, Netflix, they have all these other things that you can use. You don't need TV anymore. I was talking to a friend of mine, Michael Frost Darko. Shout out to him. He inspired me to make this video. TV is just garbage now. And now I hear that they're making a spinoff to Boy Meets World. The show is called Girl Meets World. Really? Girl Meets World? That shit ain't gonna work. It's not gonna work.
You know, I love how you're bitching and moaning about a TV show that hasn't even been fucking aired yet. I mean, jeez, talk about being pessimistic. And just a little side note here, this argument is going to bite him right in the ass later in this video.
How you figure that's gonna work in 2014? In order for you to get ratings, you have to actually stay home. No one stays home anymore. So how do you figure it's going to work? Even in the mid-90s, things were changing. People didn't watch TV no more because they had video games. The video games were getting more and more sophisticated by the mid to late 90s. They had PlayStation, Nintendo 64, all that stuff. Dreamcast. Nobody was watching TV anymore. The Twilight Zone did a reboot in 2002 and it failed. Why? Because no one stays home anymore.
Yeah, screw judging a TV show by its overall content. Instead, let's judge it by how many people watch it.
Even in the early 2000s, things were changing. Nobody watches TV anymore. Don't you understand that? They have the internet now. They don't need TV anymore. We have YouTube, Hulu, Netflix.
Yeah, improv isn't really your forte, is it?
And then, to make things even worse, you're going to take a classic show like Boy Meets World, make a spin-off of it, and you're going to put it on the Disney Channel? You're making it worse, not better. Kids don't stay home to watch TV anymore. They have the internet. I'm on the internet right now. I'm not watching TV. No one watches TV anymore. Why would you wait 14 years to bring Boy Meets World back? You're gonna wait 14 years. That's stupid as hell. Nobody gonna watch that except the little teeny boppers, the little kids. So I don't know where you think you're gonna get your money from. All these stupid shows they got today.
Yeah, no one would like the show, except for the teeny boppers who will probably watch the show and buy the merchandise based around it, thus making the company money anyway.
What happened to Spider-Man, Power Rangers, Beetleborgs, Goosebumps, Sonic the Hedgehog, Scooby-Doo, the Twilight Zone, the Outer Limits?
Yeah, remember that argument I mentioned was gonna bite him in the ass earlier in this video? Well, here it is.
That shit ain't gonna work. It's not gonna work.
So, let me get this straight. You don't want a spin-off show of Boy Meets World, a show that you claimed was classic, but you want reboots and spin-offs of Spider-Man, Boobs Bumps, and other TV shows? And also, you could literally say that about any reboot or spin-off. Even if it was a Spider-Man or Boobs Bumps spin-off or reboot, it could turn out to be horrendous if it's not well executed.
TV sucks now. Even in the late 90s, it was getting worse. Because more and more kids were turning their TVs off and turning the video games on. So if it couldn't survive, if the Twilight Zone couldn't survive in the early 2000s, why would you think that Boy Meets World can survive in 2014? It ain't gonna happen. They had a magic show on TV called Breaking the Magician's Code. And the guy was explaining that the reason why he had to wear a mask is because he had to make TV interesting again in the 90s, because nobody was watching TV anymore. And this was in the 90s, 97, 98. He said they were all playing video games. So if it was bad in the 90s, then I'm pretty sure it's worse now. It's not gonna work. Stop inventing new TV shows. There's no point to it.
Yeah, because recycling the same old shows over and over and over again would be a much better idea.
Nobody watches TV anymore. So why do you keep making new TV shows? Why? Kids don't watch TV anymore. They just play video games or go on the internet. They don't even go outside and play anymore. They just sit on their fat asses and eat.
Oh my god, was this a long video. I know it's only 8.5 minutes long, but the monotony and padding makes it feel like an hour or so. And another problem that really hurts this video is the fact that this guy is no TOG professor when it comes to off-the-cuff stuff like this. Look, I don't have a problem with unscripted rants if they're done right, but here, it's the epitome of how not to do an improvised rant, with numerous long pauses and repetition of points, like how the Boy Meets World spin-off won't work even though the show isn't going to be released until next year, and how TV is getting worse, and how apparently no one watches it anymore. Well, if that's the case, then what was the point of making this rant in the first place? I mean, it's like doing a rant on the Laserdisc or steam-powered cars. Anyway, that's all I have to say, so until next time, ladies and gentlemen, this has been AzumangaDiohFan signing off.